Alright guys, let's take a look at this match here from this year's PANAMs. As you guys know, I compete at the lightweight division. I walk around 165 and I'm competing at this tournament at the ultra heavy division, 222 and up, because I wanted to test my skills against the big guys. Also because there were less competitors at this division. So all I had to do is win one match and go to the semifinals. This is the semifinals. I won my first match on points. We're gonna do a quick breakdown here. We are gonna do a longer breakdown with more details at the Ace of Escapes series. But right now, just you guys can have an idea how we work the defenses here and the mount escapes. Okay. My game plan here, fighting against a big guy like this, was just trying to wear him down a little bit. So I'm trying to stand with him. I'm confident on my takedowns, single legs, double legs. They work good against bigger guys. But this guy, his name is Stefan Hall. He's well known for his close guard. Has very good triangles, very good arm bars. So there was a possibility that he would try to pull guard, and that's exactly what he did, right? He pulled close guard, went back to the center there, and he's gonna actually hit lumberjack sweep, and he's gonna land straight on the mount, right? So he's setting up his grips there, and he decides to change. Now he's controlling my elbow here with his right hand. With his left hand, he goes to my knee to control, and I know he's gonna try to sweep me to his left since he's controlling my arm here. So I'm gonna post my right leg there. As I post my leg to defend the sweep, I'm gonna go ahead and start standing up and trying to break his guard. Because he's so big, so long, I couldn't do my regular posture, which was controlling the center of his chest there. Otherwise, my arm would be too exposed. So I decided to control his belt, stand up and push his belt down, push his hips down. But, it didn't work well. It works well against people of my size. It didn't work well against him and his sweeps straight to the mount. Now it's important here. Look at his foot, his ankles under my hip, right? That's a very good mount control here because it kind of kills my bridge. We're gonna learn later that some escapes from the mount at the Ace of Escapes video series, but one of the basic escapes is the bridge escape, right? So he's kind of killing my bridge escape here because my hip is already off the mat, right? So if I try to bridge now, and because he's so long, his legs are so long, he's so big, even if I bridge here, I'm not gonna really disrupt his base or break his balance, because if I bridge all the way up, I'm gonna touch his hips here, I'm not gonna really move him much. So that's a very good mount here, almost like a high mount. So I'm using my elbow here already, trying to push him down. But he's pretty much killing my bridge by having that ankle underneath my hip. I won't have a good range of motion from the mat all the way up, right? My bridge is going to be halfway, which is not going to be enough for him, enough to move him. So I'm taking my time here. It's really important also to, for now at least, you guys see that, since you guys don't know the techniques that we're going to be showing at the video later, at least you guys have an idea on how to stay calm and cool under pressure, right? I cannot rush right now, right? I'm not in a good position. I have to drive my hips towards the mat first, then I can have a good bridge. So right now I'm just chilling there, defending, of course, defending my neck. He's trying to attack my neck here. I'm tight, my arms are crossed, defending my neck, so I'm just taking my time, waiting for the right opportunity here until I can, control his arm and try to clear my hips here a little bit. And in a minute I'm gonna be able to control his right now, right? My left hand here is controlling his sleeve. I couldn't control and wrap his arm all the way around, as we are gonna see in the videos, but controlling this sleeve is already a good control. I prevent the chokes and I have the opportunity to roll him to my right, right? Since I'm controlling his left leg, his left arm, I can roll him to his right. But you guys cannot see here well or feel, but since I control his left arm, he's already switching his body weight to his right leg here, to his right side. So it would be really hard to roll him to do a bridge escape towards my right because his body weight's on this side. So I'm taking my time there again, waiting for a better opportunity there. You know, once his body weight is centered, or if he moves his body weight to his left, I have a better opportunity to escape. So I'm still defending. I'm controlling that sleeve while he tries to attack. Now I do my first bridge, trying to clear my hips. I'm gonna do a bridge and a little hip escape, trying to drive my hips to the mat. It didn't happen, but improved a little bit, right? Improved a little. It's not as bad anymore. I'm using still my arms there, blocking, not letting him go to the high mount, which would be way worse to escape. So my elbows are always on the way. My elbows are tight, trying to block his leg. See that I'm still controlling his sleeve here with my left hand. And my right hand here is just defending, not letting him access my other collar there. So I'm blocking his hand with the other hand controlling his sleeve. See that my hip is starting to slide down towards the mat, so I might have a better opportunity to escape, doing a better bridge there. And I'm trying to control the other sleeve too. If I control both sleeves, now I can roll to either side. I can choose one side, right? As I said before, because I'm controlling his left arm here, he already knows that I'm trying to roll him to his left. So he's a little heavier on the right side of his body here. So if I control the right side, now, you know, I will be able to choose. But he's doing a good job defending, hiding the arm. He tries to choke again, try to put pressure, hug my head. No, I'm taking my time, trying to drive my hips towards the mat. Now it's getting better little by little, little by little. So patience, right? I'm defending. I'm safe. He's not crushing me because I have good defenses there, and because I'm controlling that sleeve, I stealing some of his options there. So I'm just getting into a better position to really try to escape a little harder there. Now, you know, he tries to use his right arm all the way deep into my collar to set up some choke. I'm trying just to deflect his arm. And, you know, we kind of reach an agreement there, right? Okay, you want to try to choke me, so put your hand right on my collar where I can grab your sleeve, right? So that was what happened there. I let him go with his hand deep so I can control his sleeve. And now, like I said before, now I can roll to either side. I can bridge to either side, right? See that my hips are already kind of close to the mat. He's sitting on top of me. So if I bridge now I'm going to be able to break his balance, right? I have all the good range of motion here to bridge and break his balance. And that's what I'm trying to do. Also, I was trying to control this sleeve here too because, you know, I like to bridge the guy to this side, to my left, because if the bridge doesn't work, I'm gonna work my combo, my elbow escape, and then I'm gonna play my half guard on this side, which is my strong side. So I was waiting a little bit to have better options for me, right? So now I got double sleeve control. I'm ready to go. Let's see what happens. See that, you know, I got double sleeve control there, but it still wasn't the right time to go because he still is solid here. I can feel he's heavy. I can feel he has a good base. Because his right hand is on my collar, I know that he's going to try to start attacking me. He's going to try to choke me. So once he commits for the choke, then I'm going to bridge. I'm going to try to escape. There we go. See that he lowered his level, right? His arm is extended. He's going to start dropping his elbow against my neck in a paper cutter motion. As he drops his weight, that's my time to escape. His balance is not as good as it was before. He's leaning forward. So I'm going to try to bridge and throw. And my idea, of course, trying to bridge and come on top. But he pulls his hand here on the mat. My control over his sleeve wasn't that good. My elbow should be tucked against my body a little better, but so that's why he was able to pose his hand and killed my bridge. But now we are gonna go for the elbow escape combo, right? I'm already blocking his leg here with my arm. My hips are completely on the mat now. I'm gonna try to flatten my leg. We're gonna see how to do this escape. I'm gonna send you guys actually next week how to do the elbow escape. And the Ace of Escape series, we see how to combo the bridge with the elbow escape, just like I'm doing right now. So I'm starting to, my goal here is trying to flat my leg and try to slide this leg underneath his leg. That's the elbow escape, right? He tries to pull my elbow up, I keep it tight, and there we go, right? I flatten my leg, starting to slide my leg underneath his leg, right? I feel that his leg is heavy now, so I cannot slide all the way, so I'm gonna bring my right foot here and try to fish this ankle, okay? I'm trying to fish the ankle and he counters that by lifting his foot. So I couldn't ankle drag. That's the name of the technique that we're gonna see in the series. So, but because he's lifting his ankle, I can go back to the regular elbow escape here, right? He's lifting his ankle, he's lifting his knee, so it makes it easier for me to push his leg into the half and capture his leg. It's not the ideal position because I want to have his knee below the line of my leg so I can play a good half guard, right? This is not really the best half guard. People call it quarter guard. Ideally I want to have his knee in between my legs. I'm still framing there with my elbow, trying to push his knee, trying to do some stuff there. Since I cannot do that, I feel that his control is good. He's trying to attack me, so I still have to wait for the right moment now. It's all step by step, right? All step by step, inch by inch. That's how Jiu Jitsu works. He gets a little frustrated here because I'm still controlling his arm, and his leg is trapped, so he doesn't have much options to attack me here. I'm doing a good job defensively, like I said, little by little, trying to improve my position. I already escaped from the mount to the half. Let's see if I get a better half there. See now that his left arm grabs my hand here. He's going for the Rickson Gracie control as we're gonna learn in the series, right? People call Rickson Gracie control or gift wrapped. We learn in the series from the modified mount, but he's doing here from the half, which is pretty good too. Now I'm able to push his knee all the way into my half guard because he's focused more on attacking me. He's not focusing too much on his leg, so I had the opportunity to drive his knee. Pretty much going to my half guard there, but because he's trapping my arm, I cannot turn all the way to my right. So, I'm still not playing a good half guard there. He's trapping I cannot turn. So I'm gonna make sure that at least I capture that knee and that I don't miss that knee anymore. I'm a figure 4, and now it's a matter of time for me to try to improve my position again. See that with this control, it's hard for me to touch my right shoulder on the mat and face all the way to the other side. That's how I want to play my half guard, right? So he's killing that by controlling my arm. Cannot turn. He's gonna again start setting up his attacks. That's what's up when you are under bad positions. You try to escape, he tries to attack, and that's how the game goes. The more he tries to attack me, the more space he's gonna give me, the more off balance he's gonna be, and making it easier for me to escape. He's trying to set up here a wrist lock. Okay, you're gonna see in a second here. See that he's controlling my wrist. He's gonna try to drive his chest behind my triceps here and smash my wrist and my hand against the mat. That's his plan here. But in order to do that, he has to commit forward, almost like dropping his head against the mat to put pressure on my arm and on my wrist. So as he does that, look, the wrist lock is there, right? It's not, I wasn't feeling really tight, so I didn't, had to defend as much. But because he's insisting on that, it gives me the opportunity to improve my position. I'm starting to get my butterfly hook here, as we're gonna see in the series. The butterfly hook is gonna help me to turn to my right and play my half guard there. But look at what happens here. I'm starting to get my butterfly hook there, and because he's trying to insist on the wrist lock, he's losing balance, right? He's losing balance. So that's my opportunity to recover my guard. I still have my butterfly hook there. I realize that he might be trying to also get the mount again. So I'm gonna get my right hook there now. My right hook here just to prevent him sliding his leg all the way up. Even though my left elbow is here and my left elbow would block at least partially the mount again. But just as a safer measure here, I'm throwing my right hook to defend, to block the mount. And now, since he lost the wrist lock didn't work. He's trying to come back to a better position, going back to the mount, and that just makes it easier for me to lift his leg with my butterfly hook and start recovering my guard, right? Now from now on it's just we go back to the center. I trying to sweep the guy until the end of the match. I actually swept him once with an illegal grip. The ref saw that and made us restart. So you guys can watch the rest of the match now. I hope to talk to you guys in the series Days of Escapes. Okay, next week it's gonna be available for sale.